name is Mike Anderson with Anderson Custom Application in Caldwell, Idaho. I've been in business 34 years. 16 months ago, I bought a brand new Terragator, 8303 with a CVT and a AGCO motor. Immediately right after we bought it, about the second month of our operation, which was October, we were pretty busy, and when I came home one night, my wife asked me if we weren't doing very many acres this fall. I said, why is that? She goes, well, the fuel bill is way down. And I said, well, the acres are way up. And we know we're using less fuel because every day when we fuel the machine, it goes through a card lock system. And when we go through the card lock, we log the machine number and the amount of hours that were put on the machine that day. And we found out through those numbers that we were saving between 15 and 20% a day in diesel fuel. And with diesel fuel being $4 a gallon, you know, when you're saving 20 gallons a day, 80 bucks a day, 6 days a week, I mean, that's a lot of money. And those are bottom line dollars that we use to operate with. The reason we're saving fuel, we're sure, is because of the CVT and the AGCO motor. The nice thing about the CVT, combine that with the TMS, or the Terragator Management System, and I like to call it the throttle management system because that's really what it does. You're going through the field and you set your TMS speed at any speed you want. That takes over the CVT transmission and keeps you at that speed with the minimum amount of RPMs on the engine to get you through the field. The AGCO motor is so powerful that rarely do you go above 1650 RPM. And keeping the motor at that low of RPM extends engine life and also saves on diesel fuel. You know, I have an operator, Drew Pennington. He runs the machine when I can't be in it, and he just loves the thing. He got in it in less than a day, had the system down, had everything figured out, and was able to get through the field. And he used to run our older buggy with a 14-speed or 12-speed power shift. And he says he is so much easier to get along with when he gets home with his wife because the thing doesn't beat him to death all day long. He's not tired from getting slapped around in the cab. It's quieter inside, and you can hear when you get out, your ears aren't ringing from the solid noise of the loud engine all day. Drew really likes the machine. You know, downtime really kills your business. When you're looking at a 45 to 60 day window to make 50 or 60% of your income each season, you cannot afford to be down. You know, if you're down 1 or 2 days, that's could be 5 or 6% of your annual income. I see the same thing with a tractor. If I was looking at a tractor nowadays, I would definitely look at a tractor with a CVT transmission. You know, in 34 years of all the fertilizer buggies I've ever owned, and I've owned a few, I would never even consider looking at another one without a CVT transmission. There's just no way. It is so much more advanced than everything else that's on the market and so much more reliable that we won't even talk to somebody else unless they offer something that's comparable to that, and nobody else does.